All right, YouTube, little pre-intro here. I'm just sitting on the couch watching some Jixerbra, chilling with the dog. But I wanted to say, if there's any videos y'all want to see as far as the practical projects go, make sure you drop a comment down below, leave a suggestion so that I can film that video for you coming up sometime in the future. Back to the video. What is going on, YouTube? Bryce Builds It All here, your favorite aircraft mechanic, AMPIA, and Part 147 instructor, back with another video. And I'm not working on an airplane. Instead, I am going to begin a fact-finding mission on my GS motorcycle project. That is a 1977 Suzuki GS550. If you've never seen it, it has made an appearance on the channel. Now, I realize I'm very slow to work on my own projects and things. The Mustang, it's pretty much finished. I've just been kind of enjoying it. I still need to do a hype video for that. The Miata has a vacuum problem that I need to solve, but I want to show you something kind of weird before we get too far into the video. I had a big giant sunshade right here. It's like 30 feet long by like 18 feet wide. I put my trailer under it. I put my other stuff under it. And the wind was so strong the other day that it completely snapped a 4x4 post in half. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about the GS. And what I'm gonna do today is use some cardboard and some CAD, or some cardboard assisted design, to design a new tailpiece for it, just to get an idea for what I think would look good. And then I'm also going to paint the tank a new color, or the new color. And I'm gonna try it out. I just got an aerosol. I'm doing something a little weird. I'm gonna explain it. First, let me get that tank off and I'll explain what color I'm gonna use, where I'm getting the paint from, and why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. Stick around. I realize my barn's a mess. This is the new color, and I will reveal where I got it from later, but I've got the tank off. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint the whole thing with some of this and let it start drying. While it dries, I'm gonna build out of cardboard, like one of those little seat cowl things, if you will, that goes behind the seat. Simple. I have a really good idea for that. I'll probably, if that turns out nice, I'll tape it all together and I will paint it yellow as well, just to see how the whole thing looks. There, you can see my ugly face better. But anyways, like I said, I'm gonna get this painted with some of this yellow paint, and if it looks good, I'll tell you where I got it from. This is drying. I think in reality, I might want something a little bit darker. Now on camera, it's kind of coming out as a bright yellow, but in reality, it's more of a pastel. And I'll explain that the color is actually Cub Cadet Yellow, or Cub Cadet Yellow. It's lawnmower tractor paint from Tractor Supply. And on the can, it looks real dark, looks real vibrant, but it's a little bit brighter in person, a little more pastel in person. But I'm gonna put it on the bike, see what I think about it on the bike. Well, I don't hate it. I actually really dig that color, especially for like a period build. If you were gonna keep it sort of original, I got a disc brake in the front, but a drum in the rear. But if you had like a drum brake in the front and you were keeping the front end, you weren't gonna do like an inverted front end, I think that color would be real period correct. It would look right. Especially like if you're also running inverted like dirt bike cars, like in the old days, they didn't do really clip-ons. They sort of flipped the handlebars upside down to give it that low slung clip-on look. And I think if you were doing that this color would probably look really good. I also kind of like the tail cowl. It's gonna end up about right there. I like that. It's gonna be taller. I think I'm gonna do it a little bit taller. And the plan is I'm gonna take my tail chop and I'm gonna put it right here at an angle like this, so that it angles up. And then with a lot of poster board and attempt, I'm gonna take poster board over and over and over again until I get it over it right. I want it at a slight angle, but I also want it to, I don't want it perfectly straight like that. I kind of want it at a slight angle down, but that curvature, I want it to give that more complex shape, even though it's just a rolled piece of aluminum. It might even be a little more flared out at the bottom than it is at the top. I'm not going to use this seat. I'm going to get rid of this seat and probably build a seat pan. So I'll have a strip of aluminum that comes all the way back here and up over for the seat pan, and then I'll put like bomber jacket, or I might use this leather. I might take the leather off of here and upholster some foam and glue it to that. But since I'm an aircraft mechanic, I'm going to rivet all that together, and then I'll weld this piece on the back and sort of use some screws to hold it in place. And I think it'll look pretty cool when I'm done. But I do like the color. It's just a fraction too pastel. I think I want something a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? vibrant, like a hot rod yellow maybe. I am going to break it up. I'm not going to do solid yellow. The goal is to smooth over the badges. I'm going to body solder all this where it's all nice and smooth. I'm going to put a black Suzuki S on this side, just an outline. And then I'm going to do a white center stripe down the center with a black stripe in there, probably broken up, sort of like that Yamaha style, but a little bit wider, maybe scalloped. I'll figure that out and I'll copy that on the tail. I'd like to have like a small little number plate sort of thing going on the tail with like a little bronze leaf number on there. I don't know. I don't want to overcomplicate it, but yeah. Yellow. I'm a sucker for a yellow motorcycle. I don't know why. So there you go, everybody. That's going to do it all for this video. I realize it's probably kind of boring. Not really a lot happened. I don't have a lot going on in the old life right now. Things have been very, very busy. I have done a couple annuals on aircraft, but I haven't really had a chance to film during them because I was trying to get them done and get them back to the client as quick as possible. So I didn't have time to take my time, stop, film videos and all that. And it's just been a lot going on. So I'm trying to get caught back up on videos. I just wanted to make something today. Plus I wanted to test out the yellow before I went to Tractor Supply and spent like 60 bucks on paints and supplies. And I'm glad I did, because I don't know. I think I'm going to go with a different color. I like yellow. I'm going to keep it yellow. It was, I think, black originally, and then it was orange, and now it's yellow. But anyways, I'm going to keep a yellow. I just don't know what shade yet. I kind of like the yellow that's on my dad's motorcycle. It's like a hot rod yellow. I might try to do something like that. Like a hot rod yellow and black would look really cool. Like I said, I'm a sucker for a yellow motorcycle, especially Suzuki's. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave us a like, leave us a comment, subscribe. I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. As always, go build something and be easy.